I am damn sure this is a sight that nobody thought they would see, with Cody Rhodes and Sami Zayn standing in the ring together with WrestleMania Goes Hollywood, the WrestleMania sign in the background. I think this is a sight that nobody thought they would see, but the fact of the matter is, this week we did. It is the go-home show for Elimination Chamber, and the talk of the town is Sami Zayn. The talk of the town is the fact that this Saturday at Elimination Chamber on February the 18th, Sami Zayn will collide with the man that he has fought side by side with, that he has stood with more times than he cares to count in the bloodline, that being the tribal chief, Roman Reigns. Sami Zayn has stood side by side with Roman Reigns in War Games. He stood side by side with Roman Reigns at the end of pay-per-views, at the end of SmackDowns, and on various occasions, and every time there was without question that Sami Zayn was aligned with the bloodline. But over the last few months, we have had doubts, we have had questions, we have comments, and we have all thought of the possibility of Sami Zayn becoming the one to defeat Roman Reigns. Cody Rhodes mentioned it himself. Cody Rhodes said Sami Zayn versus Cody Rhodes could be the WrestleMania match that we all talk about when WrestleMania Goes Hollywood. People keep pointing out Jey Uso, people keep pointing out the Usos, people keep pointing out the fact that Sami and Kevin could fight the Usos at WrestleMania. I still say Kevin Owens could fight Solo Sikoa at WrestleMania, and Sami Zayn could find another way. The fact of the matter is, there is money in Sami Zayn, and one loss is not going to deter him. One loss is not going to deter Sami Zayn, because the fact of the matter is, having this happen, having this moment anywhere else other than Montreal, like WWE did this week, would not give them the reaction that they did. Because Montreal is Sami's home. Cody is showing what happened when he left. He made himself a star. Because this Cody Rhodes was not here 8 years ago before he left. This Cody Rhodes did not exist. When Cody left, he learned how to present himself as a star. This moment is something we never thought we'd get because Cody was in AEW. A year ago, based on where Sami Zayn was, we never thought we'd get it before Sami started associating with the bloodline. But because of organic storytelling, because of long-term storytelling, because of Roman Reigns understanding the history of Kevin and Sami and allowing Sami to be a part of it, hand-picking Sami and Kevin, this makes this year, the best road to WrestleMania we've had in a very long time. And these two, 9 years ago, WWE had Daniel Bryan. Fast forward a little bit further. 2018? Yeah, give or take, 2019, they had Kofi Kingston. Now, they have two. Cody and Sami. Sami could lose at the Elimination Chamber and still get his WrestleMania moment with his best friend Kevin Owens and get the consolation prize of the tag team titles, but that doesn't mean that Sami should be out of the world title picture. That doesn't mean that Sami should be out of the picture because he does not, one match does not end the story. One match does not end the story because this match at the Elimination Chamber is a chapter of this story nobody expected a year ago. Nobody expected it a year ago because last year Randy Orton was supposed to challenge for the world title at Money in the Bank, but he didn't because of an injury. Last year, many people thought that Cody Rhodes would challenge Roman Reigns at some point throughout the year for the world title, but he didn't because of injury. Because of previous indiscretions on the part of Jimmy Uso, the Usos were not allowed in Canada because he was not allowed to cross state lines or country lines. He was not allowed across the border. That's what opened the door for Sami Zayn. That made magic when Sami and Roman were able to start associating with each other. This, because of the crowd, was magic. The crowd in Montreal was behind their hometown hero. The crowd in Montreal on Saturday, February the 18th, is going to be hot as they were. As hot as they were 12 years ago in Chicago for CM Punk. The difference is WWE shocked the world and let Punk walk out of Chicago and wave goodbye with the WWE Championship. Saturday night in Montreal, I don't think Sami Zayn is walking out undisputed Universal Champion, punching his ticket to WrestleMania and giving us the match we never expected. Cody, Sami for the title. But I just don't know. I thought Sami would be in the Royal Rumble. I thought that they would maybe give us the idea that Sami could be in the Rumble, win the Rumble, and give us the match at WrestleMania that some of us wanted, that some of us thought they would give us, but they caught us off guard with a spectacular segment to end the Royal Rumble, giving us one of the best angles to end the Rumble, best moments to end a spectacular show. And they caught us off guard. And then the week before Raw 30, on SmackDown, they caught us off guard again with just unexpected subtlety. The trio of Sami Zayn was perfection. The Royal Rumble was perfection. Without Sami Zayn, everything since has hit on all cylinders, and the build-up to Elimination Chamber has been one of the best build-ups to this pay-per-view ever. Because there are so many people that think, what's the point? Move forward. Let's get to WrestleMania and forget about Elimination Chamber. This has not been a blimp on the radar. This has been one of the most highly anticipated pay-per-views that WWE has had in recent memory. And if you want to compare this upcoming string of these three pay-per-views, from Royal Rumble to WrestleMania, this year to last year, it is no contest. I'm calling it now. WrestleMania, Royal Rumble, Elimination Chamber, and WrestleMania Backlash were four of the worst pay-per-views any company had in that 12-month window last year in 2022. But this year, Royal Rumble in the books, Elimination Chamber 5 days away. What a difference. It's no contest. The pressure is on Sami Zayn to deliver in his hometown of Montreal. I just don't know that he can or that he will. I know Sami Zayn will give it everything he has. I know Sami Zayn will put everything he can into that match. But Sami Zayn has been in the trenches. Sami Zayn was in the dugout strategizing with the Bloodline. He stood, arms raised, finger in the air at Survivor Series when they won the War Games match. And he had Jey Uso by his side when he was on trial for the Tribal Chief. But at the Elimination Chamber, The odds are finally stacked against the tribal chief because they are in the hometown of Sami Zayn, and if the crowd tonight on Raw was any indication, the crowd will be rabid and all for the hometown hero. But who will fight Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania? Who will make it to WrestleMania Goes Hollywood and end this Cinderella story? I don't think anybody ends the story because the story, as far as the bloodline, is far from over. Even when WrestleMania comes, even with Elimination Chamber coming and going, the story is far from over, and I will keep that up until WWE proves me wrong, because they have thrown all the twists at us, all the turns, and have all the questions asked, and we keep wanting more. There is money on the table, there are questions to be answered, but the fact of the matter is, we will not get them in 5 days in Montreal. No, 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 no. We will get them when all stories have been told, every stone has been turned, and the question will be left. The one question that will be left is, how did Cody Rhodes go from founding the competition to WWE champion? And will the Bloodline go down as the greatest faction in WWE history? That question, when that question is answered, we will then know that the story is over. But the story doesn't end at WrestleMania. The story doesn't end at Elimination Chamber. If anything, a new story begins at Elimination Chamber and continues at WrestleMania. Because this story was made for Hollywood. But Cody finishes his story at WrestleMania. Sami's is just beginning. Let me know what you think down in the comment section below. And if you want to see more content just like this, I am loving doing this, so I would be happy to do it. But let me know what you think down below and how much you're looking forward to Elimination Chamber in 5 days. With that, I will see you again soon.